Good morning again. Now I am taking chemistry for you. Okay. In the last class, we are discussing about some precautions are taken in our chemistry laboratory and also discussing about the development of chemistry, etc. We are discussing the term magic and alchemy, alchemist, etc. Today we are discussing some notable chemists and their contributions, etc. First, we are study about Dmitry Mendeleev. He is a well-known chemist. He is an important chemist in chemistry study. Then he is born in between 1834 to 1906. Again, he is born in Russian province of Siberia, and he is best known for the periodic table. Do you know about periodic table? What is periodic table? Periodic table, the elements in the world, the matters, etc., are arranged in the increasing order of atomic mass. The arrangement is known as periodic table, and the periodic table is known after his name, Mendeleev's periodic table. Okay, he arranged around 65 elements in the world is arranged in the pattern of increasing atomic number, and the table is helps to group the similar elements. We can group easily and we can identify easily, etc. But he helps to arrange the elements in the order of increasing the atomic mass. And in his honor, the radioactive element, the atomic number 101 is called it as the Mendeleevium by his honor. Okay, he's a very famous chemist in the world. His name is Dmitry Mendeleev. Next, we are going to study about another chemist. His name is Anthony Lavoisier. Yeah, he's lived in between the year 1743 to 1994. He is known as, he was a French chemist, and he is well famous to discover of the role of oxygen in the time of combustion. Okay, he find out the oxygen helps to fire and helps to burn things. So the oxygen have a role of in combustion. Okay, then he recognized the name oxygen in the year 1778, and also the name hydrogen in 1783. Then he also helps to reform the chemicals nomenclature. That means he also helps to give the name as their characters. Okay, or reformed their name, chemicals nomenclature, and he also predict the existence of silicon. The existence of silicon in the year 1787. Okay, he helps to find out list out lots of element, added the lots of element in the periodic series. So in 1788 he helps to name oxygen, and 1783 helps to name the hydrogen, and in 1787 he find out, he predict an existence of silicon, etc. He is the first person established the sulfur was a element in the year of 1777. His first discovery in 77 is the first person to establish the sulfur was an element in the periodic table. And his major discovery is also discovered that the mass of all matters are remain same, although it changes its form or its shape, etc. The mass is always in same, in always in same. Okay. Next, we are going to meet another scientist. His name is John Dalton. John Dalton. He lives in between the years 1766 to 1844. He was born in England and he was a physicist and also a chemist too. He is well known for his Dalton's atomic theory, which explains the behavior of the atoms. Dalton's atomic theory, which explains the behavior of atoms. And but the theory was not accepted before his death. After his death, the theory is universally accepted. Then the theory explained how the atoms are interact and how they are interact to form a chemical compound, etc. Then his research on color blindness, it's a very famous research, and he formulated a Dalton's law of partial pressure. Okay. Here his research is about in color blindness, and he formulated a law of the partial pressure, etc. Okay, he is a known chemist. He is also a physicist and chemist, and his theory is about the Dalton's atomic theory. It's known as Dalton's atomic theory. The theory explains the behavior of atoms, etc. And the theory also explains how the atoms are interact each other to form a chemical compound, etc. The chemist name is Dalton, John Dalton. Okay. Now we are going to meet another famous scientist or chemist. She is a Nobel Prize winner. She is one and only woman to achieve the Nobel Prize twicely. She is only a woman. She is the first woman to achieve the Nobel Prize. There is none other than Marie Curie. Okay. Marie Curie lives in between 1867 to 1934. And she is also a well-known physicist and chemist. He got 2 awards. First, she got the award Nobel Prize in Physics in the year of 1903. The award shared with her husband is Marie Curie. And next, in 1911, she won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. Okay. She is her research is mainly in the theory of about radioactivity. All of you familiar with that word, radioactivity? We majorly we hear the word in the related to the term of cancer, radioactivity, radiation, etc. We familiar with the term is related to cancer. So her research is about radioactivity, and she discovers 2 elements. It's polonium and radium. The 2 elements. It's her major contributions. That's also the major contributions, and he is in the helps to the cancer treatment. Okay, she is mainly remember in about her 2 contributions of the radium and polonium, and also the her fight against the cancer. The Curie Institute of Paris is a well-known research center, medical research center. It's till today, and one of the major research center in Paris is the Curie Institute, and The Curies remember for her distribution or for her contributions or elements like the polonium and radium, and also her the fight against the cancer. We also remember her with the fight against cancer, also her fight. Okay. And her quote is like, nothing in the life is not to be feared, it is only to be understood. Okay. And then next we are discussing about some other famous Indian chemists also. They are, first one is Animesh Chakravarti, and the next is C.N.R. Rao. The full form is Chintamani Nagesha Ramachandra Rao. Okay, then next is Devashis Mukherjee. The next is Gautam Radhakrishna, Desri Raju, and another person is Govind Rajapadmanabhan, and the final is Jagadish Chandra Bose. There are many other persons who's famous in chemistry, but not your text only describe about these six, around these six famous the Indian chemist. Okay, this is all about today's class. Do you have any doubts? Please ask me through personal messages. Okay, thank you.